This year didn't go the way I planned, but it actually taught me lessons I'll carry for the rest of my life. If you are watching this on the last day of the year, this video is your pause, your reset, and your reflection. Reflection is one of the most underrated tools for growth. Most people rush into the new year without processing the old one, and that is why the same mistakes repeats itself. So, this video isn't just about me. It is about helping you recognize patterns, name your lessons, and walk into 2026 wiser. Let's begin. These are 15 harsh lessons I learned in 2025, not from books, but from my life. Lesson 1. Hard work doesn't pay immediately, but consistency does. One of the hardest truths I learned in 2025 is that efforts doesn't give instant rewards. There were months where I worked hard, showed up daily, and still saw no visible results. And honestly, it was very discouraging. But here is what consistency taught me. Growth happens quietly. You don't see the roots growing under the ground, but one day, the tree will stand. Hard work is an event. Consistency is a lifestyle. Anyone can work hard in a week or a day, but few people show up every month, even without an applause. Looking back, everything that works in 2025 worked because I stayed, not because I rushed. Lesson 2. Not everyone clapping for you wants you to win. This one hurts. I learned that some people celebrate you loudly, but feel threatened when you actually grow. Support isn't often visible in words. It is visible in behavior. Who checks on you when it's quiet? Who supports you when there is nothing to gain? 2025 taught me to stop oversharing and over-explaining and start observing. Lesson 3. Discipline will take you to where motivation never can. Motivation is emotional, while discipline is intentional. In 2025, motivation failed me several times. Discipline saved me. I learned that waiting to feel ready keeps you stuck. Discipline means showing up tired, showing up afraid, and showing up uninspired. Successful people don't feel motivated every day. They discipline themselves and start pushing themselves to commitment. It's more like they feel committed. If these lessons resonate, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, so that it can reach more people who need to learn these lessons also. Lesson number 4. Being kind without boundaries is self-betrayal. At some point, I confused kindness with tolerance. I allowed disrespect because I don't want to feel difficult or called stubborn or rebellious. But 2025 taught me that when you say yes, when you mean no, you abandon yourself. No is a complete sentence. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It simply means that whatever you are offered doesn't align with what you want. And that is okay. Boundaries don't push good people away. It only protects you from the wrong ones. So, keep your boundaries. Lesson 5. You can love people deeply and still outgrow them. Outgrowing people doesn't mean you hate them. It means that your value, visions, and direction have changed. This year taught me that holding on to the past can actually slow your future. Lesson 6. The 6th harsh lesson I learned is that silence taught me more than advice ever did. In moments where no one understood me, silence became my teacher. I learned that clarity comes whenever noise reduces. Lesson 7. Rest is productive. Burnout is not productive. I glorified exhaustion until my body forces me to stop. Rest is not quitting. It is maintenance. You know, a tired mind makes poor decisions. The 8th lesson that this year taught me is Comparison is a thief of joy and progress. Every time I compare timelines, I lost peace. 2025 taught me that my journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's journey to be valid. Lesson 9. Confidence is built, not found. Confidence didn't come before action. It came after failing and surviving it. Doing scary things badly was my training ground. Lesson 10. Some doors closed because they weren't meant for who I'm becoming. Rejection redirected me. What I thought was lost was actually protecting me. If you are still watching, subscribe because you are my kind of person. Lesson 11. Healing is not linear. Some days I felt healed, and some other days the pain returns. Maybe healing is a process, not perfection. Lesson 12. Lesson 12. People support results more than potential. So show evidence. 2025 taught me to walk quietly and allow the results speak. 13th lesson that 2025 taught me is that I don't need to explain myself to everyone. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Peace increased when I stopped over-explaining. Hold on, we're almost at the end. Lesson 14. Faith got louder when plans fell apart. When logic, discipline, education, smartness, intelligence, and all that failed me, faith carried me. The 15th lesson that I learned in 2025 is that I'm stronger than the version of me that started in January 2025. I survived things that I once prayed not to face. And if you are here, you did too. You survived things that you were afraid to face, survived problems that confronted you at some point this year. And that made all of us a winner. If 2025 was heavy, let it also be meaningful. Don't rush into 2026 without extracting the lessons. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you are choosing growth over comfort in 2026. I will see you in 2026 stronger, wiser, and more intentional.